So you're a high-achieving individual applying for the green card based on the EB1A green card category, and you're struggling to understand the criteria for this application and trying to avoid very costly mistakes. Maybe you also experiencing frustration with weak evidence and generic recommendation letters. But you really want to secure your EB1A application to be able to live and work in the United States. Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you the top mistakes that applicants make in this category and how to avoid them. So you'll be able to experience peace of mind, increased chances of approval, and avoid unnecessary stress or delay. My name is Jacob Sapochnick. I'm also an immigration attorney, and I'm here to navigate you with the complex EB1A process. So let's get started. Let's talk about the number one most common problem I see, and that is failing to meet enough criteria to qualify for the EB1A category. One mistake is that applicants are not meeting at least 3 of the 10 criteria that is required to meet the successful standard of the EB1A category. Another common thing that I see is providing weak or incomplete evidence to meet each criteria. A pro tip I can give you is this: assess all 10 criteria, but focus on the 3 to 5 most common best criteria that you can actually provide evidence for. Number 2 problems that I see with these applications is lack of strong evidence. Examples of such evidence is letters that are too generic without specificity. They're talking about general things and they all look the same. Also, providing awards which are not nationally or internationally recognized. A solution for that, pro tip, use credible, detailed evidence like publications, media mentions, or proof of your leadership. 3, weak recommendation letters. The problem is that a lot of applicants that I see are using generic letters that are all the same. The language is vague or irrelevant to what we're trying to prove in the case. Solution, pro tip, use letters from recognized experts in your field that know or have some kind of connection to you in your career. Remember, the content must highlight specifically your contribution and impact in your industry. Number 4, applicants are relying over quantity over quality. Mistake that I see often is that applicants submit excessive amount of documents that lack substance or clarity. Pro tip, focus on high achievements and make sure that your case tells a compelling story. Number 5, not showing sustained impact in your field. Mistake that I see from applicants, they're showing only recent success, but they're not showing sustained record of achievement. And that's a big problem. A solution, pro tip, include achievements over time, awards, publication, leadership roles, and that will show long-term excellence. Number 6, ignoring the importance of media recognition. A big mistake I see is that applicants are not providing enough published material. Pro tip solution, secure media coverage in reputable publications and use these publications as evidence in your case. Number 7, mistake that I see often is misunderstanding the standard of extraordinary ability. Big mistake I see that people think you need a Nobel Prize or an Emmy to qualify. Pro tip, solution for you guys, if you meet 3 criteria with strong evidence, you'll do the job. Speaking of the EB1A process, if you're an entrepreneur or a startup founder, click the link in the description of this video, go through our assessment process, and one of our team members at Pastorite will contact you and help you with the eligibility process. Now, I realize that the EB1A process is not for everyone, and you may not believe that you qualify for this. Remember, it takes time to build a case and go through the application process. If you are interested in trying to even understand if you qualify, try to use the link in the description of this video and go through the process, because starting early can actually help you achieve better results, especially with a detailed and lengthy process like the EB1A application. So what are some of the expert tips that I can share with you to avoid mistakes? Number 1, audit your achievements and try to map to meet at least 3 of the 10 EB1A criteria. Number 2, build a clear narrative showcasing your sustained achievements and acclaim. Number 3, use credible expert letters and testimonials. Number 4, organize your evidence into a professional, well-structured petition. And number 5, work with an experienced professional to avoid mistakes and errors in your application. Which reminds me, watch this next video where I talk further about the EB1A process and details about the qualifications. to meet the requirements for the EB1A. Click the video right here, and I'll see you over there.